Alright guys, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. My name is Drake. I am the Farming Aviator. We made it back to Iowa. This is the county line farm store. Farm supply. We just loaded up with a load of seed and fertilizer. I think I got most of my equipment filled already, but I knew we were going to need some extra, so we came down here, got this loaded. We got a lot to do today. We are going to be buying a field. And buying a tractor. So we're gonna head up to the farm. Before I do, I want to show you guys this. We got a couple tractors here. 9560R. So that's pretty tempting. We got mostly John Deere equipment. Got a Case Quad Track. That thing looks nice. This massive Challenger 975E. I think that has well over 600 horsepower, like 646 or something like that. And look at this massive 3-point hitch on the back. That's crazy. I don't think we'll need that, but you never know, I guess. These just have regular hitches. But I'll show you guys something else though. There was this 9RT in the next county over I was looking at. So we'll take a look at that too. I might end up going that direction. But we got lots of work to do, so let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to take a road out of here to get to the farm. Our farm's not very far away, which is kind of nice. This is actually one of our fields on the right, our biggest field. And we got done liming it yesterday, did some cultivate and plowing on some of our fields. So we're just about ready to plant. The ground temperature's cold though. And then you'll notice most of our fields don't have a first layer of fertilizer on it. And that's because it's winter. Winter started kind of early. You know, it's super cold and wet, so Grandpa wasn't able to get in the fields. Alright, here it is. Let's pull into here. And we are probably just going to park this over here to unload it later, because we don't got time to unload it today. Back this up here, and I'll give you guys a farm tour here. Alright, so our main shed there straight ahead. This is our implement shed. We don't have a whole lot. My grandpa was leasing a bunch of stuff and ended up returning a bunch of it. Here is our air cart. We have a big fertilizer tank, and then here is the John Deere planter. We'll plant corn and some soybeans with this. That's the DB60. You see, it looks pretty nice, right? It's the tracks on it. I'm excited to use that. There's extra storage back there. Here's our big John Deere plow, and this is the Class 5000 Xerion. It's got 550 horsepower. Which is not bad. I think I'm going to want a little more horsepower than that though. It's because we might eventually upgrade our air seeder like that, or a direct drill. And yeah, this is one of the ones that are on lease, so we're going to have to return this. They're actually coming for it today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow actually. And then in here, a big mower right here. Here's one of my favorite tractors, the Massey Ferguson. I think it's 7700. Is that what it is? Yeah. So not a whole lot of horsepower. I think just over 200, but gets all those odd jobs done. The John Deere 8345R. This is a 2011 model, so a bit older. My grandpa used to plant with this until he got this tractor, 8370 RT. I just absolutely love this tractor. And this is why I'm thinking about getting a 9RT. just because I love the 2-track configuration. I've driven this Challenger before too, and I was doing a little bit of plowing and or cultivating with this Challenger yesterday, and it is nice. I'm not a huge fan of the Challenger though. I do like the Challenger, but I want to stick with John Deere just so that we can service everything a lot easier. So this Challenger tractor is also on lease and is being returned tomorrow. So that's why we're going to be buying a new tractor. Alright. Let's go down here. Let's actually go in the office over here. Kind of an office. Actually, I don't think I have anything set up in here. Yeah, we just have the brake tables and stuff in here. So I'm just getting, just got to the farm, a week ago. So I'm still getting everything set up. Let's go into the house here. My grandpa's no longer living here, and actually sold the whole property to me over in this 5-year deal that we're doing. He moved into town, so this is all mine. I'm actually just moved in. And yeah, this is it. Kind of a cabin style, so it's super nice. Nice big kitchen area. Oh, my grandpa's super old radio here. I gotta get back to him. Yeah, let's go over to the computer here. And we'll get on this and look at the store. Alright, so on the store, let's go over here. In the next county over, they have one of these 9RTs. It's got the 2200 kilogram front weight, which is awesome. I don't think it has white tracks. It has standard tracks with no weights, GPS, and then the main thing, it's a 9570 RT. So it's got 628 horsepower, which is a little bit more than that 9R over in the shop. That 9R, that had 590 horsepower. So it's a little bit smaller, and with the equipment I might want to run in the future, I think we're going to want over 600 horsepower. Plus we got some hills and stuff in these fields, so I think we're gonna go with this. Yeah, let's pull the trigger on this. So I'm going to contact them and kind of put my name in for it, let them know I'm coming down there, take a look at it, and purchase it. Alright, well I'm going to go get the trailer unhooked out there, run back down to the shop, get the low boy trailer, and we'll head down over there and get the new tractor. Alright guys, welcome back. I am just coming up from the south, kind of took a detour further west through Burkesville because I wanted to check this field out. So this is the town of Burkesville. The main part of the county is Moore, Iowa. But we came up a little bit further west through this way because there's a field over here I wanted to check out. This field, it was leased under another farmer, but the owner wants to sell it now. So we may purchase it. Just have one more field to work here. We got enough operating cash to get us through harvest time. So I think this is in the cards for us to do this. It's not a huge field, but it's just big enough. There was some crop left on it. It's this one right here on the right. So let's just pull off to the shoulder here, and we'll check this out. Alright, and then here's the tractor. Here's the 9570 RT. Beautiful, ain't it? This thing is going to be fun. We're going to do our plowing, our cultivating, and then pull our big direct drill seed with our direct drill seeder with this thing. So it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. It's going to be a big, good workhorse. Alright, so let's head over to this field. So there was potatoes in here, and that was looks like soybeans the 2 previous times. So yeah, I think we're gonna buy this. We'll have to cultivate it. We'll probably do that today. You see the soil temperature up in the upper right hand corner. It's the second column over from the center. It's the bottom one is soil temp. It's only 39 degrees. So if we go to our planter here, wheat, barley, oat, and canola here, we can all plant once it gets up to 43 degrees. And the soybeans and corn once we get up to 50 degrees. So if we go over here, our crop rotation, our first field we're going to plant soybeans. Our other one's going to be canola, so we'll be able to plant that hopefully tomorrow once it gets warm enough. And then this is going to be one of our smaller field is going to be corn. And then we got this field. So let's figure out what, I'm going to figure out here a second what crops we can plan and make the most sense in this field. Right here. So give me a second. So this is the map right here. This is the shop where we're at. Here's our farm. We got field 21, 22, 16 over here. And this is the field we're in right now. So let's go ahead and buy this field. 308. That's a good price. That's what we're expecting. All right. Awesome. So we can't do much planning today. If we go back to here and look at the planter kind of here. Once it gets up to 43 degrees, we can plant that canola field. But then everything after that, I think, was corn we had. Is that what we had? Oh, we had soybeans and corn after that to plant. So we're going to have to wait maybe a couple more days before we plant that. But I think tomorrow we'll get into canola planting and plant that big field. And then a couple days after that, we got plenty of time to plant corn and soybeans. So I want to get them as soon as possible, just so we're not behind. We got a lot of fertilizing to do this summer and spraying crops. That's another thing too. We don't own a sprayer, so we're gonna have to lease a sprayer most likely. We'll probably do all our spraying in one day and get that done. Let's look at the forecast here. Actually, the rest of today, kind of chilly in the mid 40s. Tomorrow, into the 60s, so that should really warm the ground up. It may actually be 2 more days before it warms up enough. We'll see. We got 60, mid 60s, low 60s. Rain possible Friday and Saturday. Maybe something overnight. We'll see. So we may have to push back our corn planting and soybean planting another day. We'll have to just play it by ear. Maybe we can get some planted here on Thursday. So yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to head back to the farm, get this hooked up to the cultivator, and get started cultivating this. And then I'll probably get some video of some cultivating for you guys, so you can see that. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Alright folks, welcome back. We are in the field with the 9570 RT. And I have to say, I did a bunch already just because I had to play with the tractor before I turned the video camera on. Just because I didn't want to embarrass myself, you know. Just had to make sure everything was good and working properly. But we are in the potatoes with the big 65-foot field cultivator. This thing is just massive. And this is the reason why I wanted the 628 horsepower. Yeah, just because to pull this massive thing, you need a lot of horsepower. Alright, we're getting down to the end here. I'm just going on my back and forth passes, and we'll go around and do the end rows. So we're coming out here too, kind of going over the grass a little bit, but that's fine. See it lined up here. There we go. Drop this down. Alright, and looking good. Alright. So with these potatoes, I decided just to start with the cultivator to see what kind of work it would do. Just because, you know, those potatoes are pretty massive and stuff, so they leave big chunks behind even with this cultivator. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to come back through all this with the plow just to break up all those potatoes and stuff and really mash it down. And then come back with the cultivator again and recultivate it, kind of bury some of those potatoes and stuff, because there's still going to be some left over. We're going to be dealing with that for probably all season with some potatoes sprouting up. But I think we'll be able to handle that's okay. They won't grow super well when they're not in their nice even rows, but we're still going to get some sprouting up, so we're going to be dealing with that probably into next season. So I think that's what the plan is going to be. Cultivate with this, plow it, and then cultivate it again. And hopefully that'll give us a nice seed bed and get rid of most of those potatoes. And then we'll end up planting soybeans. So yeah, that might not be till early summer that we actually plant soybeans on here. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, getting down the end here, let's turn around, get on our GPS line. And GPS is just so nice in these big tractors. Makes cultivating, getting those nice even rows, nice and easy. And it alleviates a lot of frustration, for sure. So we're cruising along here at 11 miles an hour, and this thing just pulls this digger no problem. Oh, super nice. Alright, let me pull up the field view. You see we got quite a bit left. Just about to the halfway mark done with this field. Over on the left hand side, there's kind of some weird angles. There's a sheep farm right there. So kind of got to work around that, but not too big of a deal. So that'd be pretty nice to have this extra field, get a little extra crop off of it. Alright guys, I'm going to get some time-lapse footage of this, so enjoy. loving this 9RT. This thing, it pulls this cultivator so nice and easy. We've just been cruising along at 11 miles an hour this whole time. Alright, let's turn this one a little bit earlier so we're going to hit these trees. And it just handles it really well. Drop it back down. There we go. So we only got about 3 or 4 rows left. Let's do a little tractor talk about what's going on in my life. I haven't updated you guys just because there hasn't been a whole lot going on. I did attend a virtual career fair for pilots. That was interesting. But it went very well. There's about 5, maybe 6 companies that gave presentations, and I applied to just about all of them. So I'm just waiting to hear back from those companies. I'll let you guys know if I do. But otherwise, we're just hanging out here. Start of summer here in Phoenix. I think our pool is going to be ready to jump into this weekend. So we don't have a pool heater or anything like that, so it's up to the temperature to get it up on its own. And it's been 100 every day for the past week and a half here, so it should be ready. But yeah, just getting into the heat of the summer. So with these potatoes, I only got 3 rows left to do after this one, and then I got to go around and do all the end rows. It's going to be nighttime here, so hopefully tomorrow we'll get into some canola planting. I haven't really done a whole lot of canola before. Just an occasional field here and there, but it is kind of a nice crop. It sells well in this county, so we'll look forward to doing that in the coming days. But as for now, like I said, I'm just enjoying this 9RT. We might not quite put a full hour on it getting this field done, but so I think we're gonna have to plow this field and then cultivate it again. And then it should be ready for planting. So just have to watch out for that rain that's forecasted, try to work around that. I hope you guys like this series. I hope you guys like the Oregon series. Let me know, comment on this video if you guys like that, if you like the direction I'm going with these videos. Hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss anything. That lets me know too that you guys are enjoying it. And feel free to share. Alright guys, have a good night. We'll see you next time.